So if we go back really, I suppose, to the pre-season, had a good pre-season, and undefeated. Then we obviously the first league game then was Kenwick Hill, and that was really eye-opener really for us all. I think really how we reacted to the first game. Really looked as if we would struggle in the league. I think they went up by 30 odd points first half. But we really turned it around the second half. Like we really understood what the league was going to be involved. It was all, every week was going to be tough, week in, week out. And we turned it around and we won in the last kick of the game. And I think from then on, really up until Christmas, I think everybody was, well, we're in with a shout to this. We shouldn't be afraid of what's in front of us. Every game will be competitive. But no, there's no reason why we shouldn't win, obviously be in a chance of winning every game. So it really then leading up until Christmas, say undefeated. I think it was the first 9 games undefeated. Went away then to Slovera, and it was the same old thing with Glynneath over Christmas. We struggle with games over Christmas for what reason I don't know. So then we had Bonamine home again over Christmas. Lost in the last seconds of the game. like I say, we spoke about the Bonamine game, and that was a frustrating game really, where we were in control of the game really for 70 minutes, and then really experience really we should have shut the game down. We still try to play rugby. Okay, right, we should always try and play rugby, but there should be a time as well when we need to get the ball off the park and kill the game off. I think we learnt. I like to think the inexperienced players learned from that, and moving on, they'd be better for it. And it was really stop-start season for them from the end of the season, really, with the Six Nations interfering, and really, you know, with injuries and stuff. Yeah, we really did struggle the second half of the season, where we looked at the, leading up to Christmas, you know, probably promotion or title favourites. The second half of the season, we were really struggling, and then when we get into next season, the younger players, a season under their belt in those tough games, where possibly last season they made the wrong decisions, next season they'll make the right decisions. So yeah, but it's all positive. I say we got a young squad. We got a competitive squad. Everybody's been given game time. I think nobody can really complain about not having game time throughout the season. The coaches have instilled that in everybody. Everybody will get time on the park, and I think it'll benefit us in the long run. Hopefully we'll retain a number of the players, and hopefully we'll retain most of the players for next season. But it's onwards and upwards as far as I'm concerned as the chairman of the club. The first year has been a success, I believe. Like I said again, we finished third in the league. We were quarter-finalists in the WIU Plate, and we're finalists in the West Wales Cup. So I can't complain really. No, good season. But at the end of the day, a final should be played. There's no reason why a final shouldn't be played. And from the players as well, they had the opportunity to win something. They were denied that opportunity of winning a trophy this year, which would have been great from my point of view, obviously for a chairman in his first year, winning a trophy, the coaches as well, and also the captain James Parry, who's been there for a number of years through the championship, fighting for survival and really giving them the opportunity then to win a trophy snatched away. So from my point of view, the support I've had from the committee has been outstanding. Everybody does what they're good at, and everybody's got their role. And not everybody does this or everybody does that, but everybody's got a role, and you do everything that's beneficial for the club at the end of the day. It's really good. It's a thank you really to our sponsors, our people who help us throughout the season. And that includes our board sponsors, our programme sponsors and our matchday sponsors. So a great thank you to all them for that. If it wasn't for them, obviously we would be difficult for us to survive. To our helpers like Kerry Jeffries, David Tennant, Vince Good, Keith Walters, people really don't have to do anything, but they do. And to the media people as well, like David Sack and Brian Morgan, who do the video of the games, on the Tannoy at half time and stuff like that. Really, it's they're invaluable really. Everybody can't do that, so it's really, you know, hats off to them for helping us and, you know, putting the time in really to help their club. It's not just my club, it's their club, and we've got a good core of people there. We've got a number of people on the outside who help. So yeah, we really appreciate it. We've also introduced a couple of ditties, a couple of other things this season. A player in the bin, which I think has been a success with his horse, Jack O'Reilly. It's been out there, put on Twitter and stuff, and everybody's been positive, and we've had really good feedback from that. We've also done the newsletter, which David Sack has edited, and I think that's something for the older ones, the ones who don't know about Facebook, don't know about Twitter. You know, it's stuff that we put out there for, you know, probably the older generation of the club, should I say, who can have a look at that before they go out and watch the game on a Saturday. I think that's been a major success as well. But some good feedback from people said that, yeah, that's great. So yeah, those are two things which we've introduced. We'll probably work on them and get them a little bit, tweak them and get them improved for next season. But there'll be other things which I'd like to introduce as well. I'm not quite sure, but we'll be working on that, and we'll introduce a couple more ditties or a couple more things to improve not improve the social side of things, but improve people's entertainment really when they come to the club.